Street Talk and other stuff. Mike Maddog Magnotti, thanks for being here on this day in July. Weather's nice, getting hot. It's not July, it's August. I'm getting old, you know? I mean, come on. This is what happens, but it's August. Nice to be here in August. Nice to have you. July's over, but like I said last week, why do June, July, and August have to go so much faster than January, February, March? But nice to have you here today. But look, okay. On a personal note, we just finished our first weekend of the show, Hands on a Hard Body, down at the PAC. People are raving about it. Okay, now look, I know you may not have heard of this musical. It's different. It's not like any other musical you've ever seen, but it is exciting. It is dynamic. I had a gal stop me in the lobby the other day and says, hey, you've been nagging us on Facebook about coming to see the show. So I finally came and I loved it. Trust me, go to Numerica PAC or Wenatchee PAC, Google it. It'll bring you to the ticket office. We've got 9 more shows. Don't miss it, okay? Because these hot August night shows have been selling out by the last week, and you don't want to miss it, so. Okay, but I have a good show today. But right before we start, you know I do mental health work. And I had a gal in my office the other day, and she says, I don't know what to do about my husband. He's just so depressed all the time. All he does is stand there and stare through the window. And I don't know what to do. If he keeps looking so sad and depressed, I'm going to have to let him back in the house. Okay, Street Talk and other stuff. I got a good show for you today, so stick around. We will be right back.
This is the NCW Live Community Calendar brought to you by Health Alliance Northwest. Perry Hodder in the High School Musical is being performed this Friday and Saturday. Don't miss the magic and join Theater Under the Stars in Chelan. Leavenworth Summer Theater presents The Sound of Music happening this Tuesday and Saturday at the Leavenworth Ski Hill Amphitheater. Get your tickets at leavenworthsummertheater.org. For more information and other community events, visit ncwlife.com.
Doghouse Motorsports, we ride what we sell. There's a lot we could say about the CD Spark and the CD GTI, but ultimately, the ride says it all.
My name is Ralph Sorensen, and I own Homestead Vinyl Products. We make vinyl fencing. We manufacture the vinyl fencing here. We also sell and install vinyl fencing.
Along with that, Homestead Vinyl Products sells cedar, chain link, custom-designed vinyl pergolas, arbors, gazebos, and ornamental fencing. To view complete projects, check their website, homesteadvinylpr.net, or stop by their showroom in Entiat on Highway 97A.
Wowee! Collins Fashion has all your needs for summer events. Cool tanks and tees, Bermudas, skirts, capris, ankle pants, embellished jeans, pretty sundresses. And ladies, we have amazing special occasion dresses for your weddings and cruises. All washable in many flattering styles and colors. Collins has over 100 different styles of sandals and shoes for your lifestyle. Tommy Bahama for men and women is in stock and we can special order just for you. Come in soon to your Brighton headquarters where fun meets fashion in downtown Wenatchee.
Okay, we're back. Street Talk and other stuff. And for those of you who are familiar with my show, you'll recognize one of my favorite guests, Cynthia. Shake hands with me before I...
all right. I was going to leave you hanging.
Everybody does. Everybody does. But this is Cynthia Brown. Now, Cynthia, I love this gal. We've known each other for quite some time. We've worked together. She is one of our theatrical heavyweights here in town. You've been... Well, you have been. You've been... the theater woman and teacher at Eastmont High School for how long now?
Not a teacher, I'm just a coach. Okay. 2012 I started.
Okay, she is a dramatic master for Eastmont High School. Okay, and you've done an incredible job.
Yeah.
She's also been involved with, I don't know the whole name, Wenatchee Improv or the...
There's the improv scene. There's so many different names we've gone by over the years, but I used to just run, improv classes, and then out of that, a group of people developed that went out and did shows. I think we were called Mission Improv and
That's
then
right.
Apple City Improv, yeah.
Right. But you've been involved with Mission Creek?
Mission
Right.
Creek Players for many years, starting in like 1989.
Yeah, and you're a board member of Music Theater Wenatchee.
And now I'm a board member of Music Theater Wenatchee.
Okay,
yeah.
you are a director, you're an actress. Okay,
Uh-huh.
all right, cool. And I love
producer.
her, great. She was my producer when we did Streetcar Named Desire a few years ago, and I don't think we've ever been in a show together, have we? I remember.
Yeah, we were in Mary Poppins together.
That's right, okay.
We hung out backstage. We were the old people.
Yeah.
You and me and Sean Mauser hung around backstage and
Yeah,
we're
that was
old
cool.
together.
That's all right. But you got a show coming up, and that's what we
Yes,
want to
I
talk
do.
about, because she's got one she's going to be auditioning for. It's this week, right?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about
I love it.
So-
All right, it is. He's showing you the picture here. Cody Lippert has done this fabulous artwork for us. Take
Oh,
a
good.
look
You
at
got
that.
the picture
Oh,
of
look,
it?
you got it. Thank
Oh,
you.
great.
That's the fabulous Cody Lane Lippert has. He's going to be our set design, art design for the show, and he did these
Well, talk
drawings.
about the show before you talk
Yes,
about the art designer.
Addams
I mean, come
Family
on.
Musical. I did this show at Eastmont 3 years ago, and it was a challenge. We had a Don
Yeah.
Fox design set. Very technical show, very fun. The kids loved it. And then we ended up being nominated as one of the 8 best musicals in the state.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
the
For
Fifth
high
Avenue
schools or
Awards.
overall?
Yeah, over 100 different high schools were part of this award thing through the Fifth Avenue, and this show was selected as one of the 8 best.
Oh, cool.
And we got to go to Seattle and perform
Yeah.
on the stage at the Ben Royal Hall. Very cool. So when I did the show, there's some technical aspects to it. Magical things that happen that I had to create. And when I did it, it was so much work that I just kept those things and said, I'm doing this show again.
Oh, okay, all right.
At Music
Yeah.
Theater. So this year was the year. We got the proposal through, and we're doing it this fall. It's a wonderful musical. If you go online and look it up, the Broadway show is nothing like the show that you see community theaters do.
Right.
The people who wrote the show changed it on purpose after it played on Broadway. When they made the rights available, they said, we're going to make this show better, and they did. They made it much better. I love this script. If you look at the Broadway thing, I didn't like it as
Yeah.
much.
Well, I read some stuff online. It said that the Broadway show really didn't follow the real spirit of the Addams Family TV show.
Not at all.
So,
It was, kind of just played for laughs. It was
Yeah.
very broad. This has got a lovely heart. It's a family values kind of a thing. There's some wonderful little songs in it, but it's just really about a family and trust. A love and trust, and letting a kid leave the nest. Follow their heart. So it's wonderful. Anyway, we're having auditions, and everyone, if you're interested, if you've never come and auditioned for a show before, it's fun. It's not a tough thing to do. I usually allow people to, everybody sings together at the beginning.
Right, yeah.
We all get in a room and we sing a song together. And then I give people a chance to audition their own, prepared
a
song.
prepared number that they come ready to sing themselves.
Yeah,
So-
and those songs are available on our website, mtow.org. You
Should
go to
they-
that website, and you
should-
can get the music.
Should they have to have one of those songs, or can they bring one of their own that they want?
I prefer they get one of those songs. That's
the
what we're
show,
kind of having
okay.
everybody do, so
Okay.
we're comparing apples to apples.
Okay.
If you have your own song you want to sing, that's fine too. I mean, we're not going to not let you sing it. But be aware this is a musical. Everyone in the show sings. So if you are not a singer, I'd wait and audition for a show that isn't a
All
musical.
right, can I throw in
Yeah.
just something about that, which you may disagree with, but my attitude is this: if you can reasonably carry a tune, but you've got a lot of spirit and
Sure.
energy and verve, I remember years ago, if you don't mind me bragging, Music Theater did Anything Goes.
Oh,
and I played Moonface.
yes.
There's one song in it, Be Like a Bluebird. I stopped the show.
I bet you
And
did.
it was great. And then I'm not a singer, but I mean, just character, expression. If you've got that, give it a try. It's fun. It
Some
really
people who
is.
think they're not singers are. They don't realize they can sing.
No, but if you can carry a tune and you've got some enthusiasm, it goes a little. That's what that's what you want.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I cast singers. You can't. you know, I cast singers. If I'm looking at for the leads.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
need
big
good voices in
leads,
some
yeah,
things,
have to sing. So if you want to be Morticia and, you know, it might be difficult unless you're really a good
And it's
singer.
the type of song, you know, if you're singing a ballad, you
Yeah.
know, as one of the love interests and that type of thing, yeah, you need to have a good voice.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a more of a character piece,
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
I've had kids audition that were not singers that had a real hard time with rhythm or carrying a tune at all, and they made excellent, like, you know, they even played leads where they had songs,
Yeah.
but they could talk through the song,
Yeah.
or the song wasn't the kind that really mattered for that. So, you know, it
see,
depends.
the first time I tried out for a show here, I didn't want to, I had never, the thought of singing in front of people petrified me.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, so I called Joan Fadden, who was directing South Pacific. This is like back 1983.
Yeah.
Before most of you were born. Okay, so I called up and said, are there any non-speaking roles and do I have to sing? And she said, no, you can come, you can audition, you won't have to sing. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
But Glenn Carr was the music director. So he gets me in front of the piano and says, we have to sing a song. I said, well, Joan told me I didn't have to. He says, no, you have to sing something. And I am mortified, okay? So I said, well, I don't have anything prepared. He says, well, do you know that number, Do a Deer from Sound of Music? And I looked at him and said, I would rather drop my pants.
He said, we're done here.
Than sing that. So I sang Summertime a la Janis Joplin, which I sang in the shower, you know.
Yeah.
And I got a non-singing role.
I
But
used
no,
to sing.
seriously, think about trying out for this, because this crap is fun.
It's super fun.
Oh,
and this show,
gosh.
okay, in this show, if you end up as an ancestor, which is kind of the chorus in the show, they are on stage the whole time.
Ooh, wow.
They do
And that's cool.
10 songs.
Yeah.
They do more songs than most of the leads. And they do all the choreography. So if you're an ancestor, you're going to need to be available for a lot of rehearsals. A lot of the times, it's all about your schedule. We rehearse 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, usually from 6:30, and I try to get people out by 9.
Yeah. That's a
And-
reasonable schedule.
Yeah, and those are the times you kind of need to be available. And I will not call people to rehearse unless I'm using them that night.
Right.
So it's not like you're going to show up and sit around. You know, when you show up, we're going to do your thing and let you go when we're done with you.
Okay, now we're going to take a break in a minute, but
Yeah.
again, auditions are the 11th and 12th of this week, and what is
Sunday and Monday
that's Sunday and Monday?
at Washington Elementary School.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the
Playhouse is
theater's
being used by
being
stage
used.
kids that week. Yeah.
okay, so this Sunday and Monday.
Yes.
Okay, what time?
6:30 at Washington Elementary.
And where do they go when they go to Washington Elementary?
We're going to
Instead of
have
just roaming around.
You pull into the main parking lot in front of the building, and we'll have a, easel out there showing people which entrance to take.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have people out there to direct you.
Okay, but in all honesty, if you've ever thought about it, I mean, what's nice about not only Cynthia, but a lot of people in music theater, we're looking for new people,
Mm-hmm.
okay? We're looking for new talent, and this stuff is fun. And one of the things about this is that the music theater folks that I work with, they've just been such a good group. They're fun people, okay?
All different kinds of
They're
people.
wholesome. They're family loving.
Well,
They party a little bit, so.
sort of wholesome-ish.
And I'm not a joiner, but being a member of music theater is one of the few things I'm willing to say to people I'm a member of. Because it's just such a good organization.
Yeah, we are, and we just, and it's a, you need a network,
Yeah.
and it's a great network
It's
to
been
have.
great. Okay.
People from all walks of life.
Okay, so this coming Sunday and Monday, Washington Elementary, what are the times again?
6:30.
6:30, okay.
And you want to come Sunday, if you can come both days, that's the best thing to do. Yeah.
Okay, and
We're
where
gonna
should
do
they
all
go
of it.
again if they want to find the music to prepare?
mtow.org. And you're going to go to auditions, and they will actually be PDFs you can download of the audition music, and it'll have the character descriptions that I have here.
Oh, cool.
There, they'll even have the audition form. See, here's Mike's audition form because I told him I need a fester, and he's gonna fill that out for me. And mostly it's just like, are you available? What are your conflict dates with our rehearsal schedule?
And I told her I can't try out for the show because I'm walking in the house now after rehearsals and performances for Hands, and my wife says, no, who are you again? So she hasn't seen me. Okay, so no competition for me for Fester for this, okay? But this is, it's going to be a fun show, and Cynthia's a lot of fun to work with, okay? She's not one of those directors who yells and screams at you, makes you feel bad. Gives you a lot of support. Well, you don't, do you?
No,
Okay.
I try not to. I do. You should. The kids at the high school have this new thing they do where at the end of the show they had this big list stuff Cynthia says. And it's stuff that they wrote down that I said at rehearsal, like, you're not very naturally slutty, so you're going to have to. I said that.
Isn't that a great thing to say to a high school girl?
You're not naturally very slutty, so you're going to have to act. Or, when you're dead, I want you to just crawl down stage. Or, anyways, some of the dumb things I say.
Okay, well, again, we're talking with Cynthia Brown. She is going to be directing The Addams Family. The musical auditions are this Sunday and Monday. We're going to talk a little bit more about that when we get back. But, hey, Street Talk and other stuff. Mike Maddog Magnotti, you stick around. We will be right back. So.
We're here because of the children, because the children need to be protected. Their needs aren't being met.
They didn't ask for any of this stuff. It's not their choices that got them here.
The more adults that a child has that love them, the better off they are.
Children need a whole community to raise them. And if we can do any little thing, it makes a big difference in the child's life.
Few things strike fear in the human heart, like the possibility of a rattlesnake bite. Dogs can encounter rattlesnakes on their walks or in their yards, and being curious, often get bitten on their face, neck, and legs. Luckily, a vaccination is available to help neutralize venom so dogs experience less pain and swelling. Even if your dog has received a vaccine, you still need to seek immediate help. Dr. Shauna Bayes and the staff of Paws and Claws care about your pet's health. Call 888-PAWS to schedule your vaccination today.
Succession is leading the way for a new generation of Chelan wineries. Named Platinum Winemaker of the Year in 2017 and the one to watch in 2018 by Wine Press, Succession is setting the pace. Award-winning wines are just a part of the overall experience. Add live music on Sundays and fantastic views, and you have it all. Succession Wines, located on the North Shore of Lake Chelan between Chelan and Manson.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Okay, we're back. I'm talking with Cynthia Brown. Cynthia is going to be auditioning for the musical, The Addams Family, which is going to be a music theater production this fall. Auditions are this Sunday and Monday at Washington Elementary School up on Washington Street at 6:30. And it's a good idea, if you want to audition, to go to mtw.org.
MTOW.
MTOW. Yeah. All right, you'll get Music Theater of Wenatchee. You can figure it out. These folks are brighter than I am.
They're smart.
Click on the auditions tab and it'll bring you to the information you need for this show. But hey, if you've ever thought about it, this is going to be a fun show. This will be a good one. Okay, now, characters.
Characters.
What are you looking for?
Well, if you remember the Addams Family TV show, you've got Gomez, Morticia, Wednesday, Pugsley, Grandma, Lurch. Lurch needs to be a tall guy.
Yeah.
Uncle Fester in this show kind of is the narrator. He does a lot of stuff directly with the audience.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Yeah, directly with the audience. He runs the whole show.
I'm not trying out for Rosie, I promise.
He runs the whole show. He has this wonderful song, let's not talk about anything else but love. and he works with the ancestors a lot. The ancestors, as I said, are like the chorus, and they are all ghosts. We will do airbrush white makeup, so they will all be airbrushed completely white, and they have these fabulous historical all-white costumes. So there's Marie Antoinette, there's maybe a caveman, a baseball player, a gangster.
Oh, cool.
There'll be every, white character we can come up. There's always a bride. That's easy to do in all white.
Right.
Whatever we can come up with all white costumes. The ancestors.
A good humor man.
Good humor man. An ice cream seller. So whatever we come up with. And then they come out at the beginning of the show, and then they kind of work with Fester, and Fester has an agenda. that he wants everybody to fall in love and everybody to be happy, and he forces the ancestors to help him with it.
Oh,
so
sounds
they
like a
are
great
kind of
part.
in the background the whole show. And they each will have a name. Some of them have lines. They will each have special characters that they will play, and they react and do everything in that
So how many
character.
ancestors are there?
I promised my costumer I wouldn't have more than 18 or 20.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a possibility for, somebody to get a really fun part in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So there's
wow,
9
cool.
leads.
Okay.
The other people in the show are, the show is based, Wednesday has fallen in love.
Yeah.
And she has this fabulous song called Pulled that's like a rock ballad where she talks about all of a sudden everything's changed and I like puppy dogs and flowers and hearts and what's wrong with me, but I'm in love with this boy. And so what she has done that the family doesn't know about is that the boy has proposed and she wants to accept. So she goes to her father, shows him the ring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. And the dad is, well, let's go tell your mother. No, Mom.
The dad, of course, Gomez, right?
Gomez.
Yeah.
No, keep it a secret from Mom. I don't want to tell her. I'm not ready yet. And Gomez says, I don't keep any secrets from Morticia. You have to keep the secret. So now he's torn. So here's Gomez. On one hand, here's Wednesday going, keep a secret for me. And on the other hand,
Yeah,
his
between
wife.
his daughter and his wife, yeah.
And so
right.
it's fabulous. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
But so the boy comes for dinner with his parents. So those are the Benekes. Lucas Beneke
Right.
is about 18 to 22, same as Wednesday, she's 18 to 22. Then he's got his mother, Alice, and his dad, Mal. Mal is a straight-laced, authoritarian dad.
These are normal people, right?
Normal people, who you find out through the course of the show are far from normal. Alice is this sweet little 50s style mom who likes to rhyme and do rhymes and say, that she likes to have a lot of inspiring verse for everything, right? And it's just gag me. But then she drinks this potion accidentally at the dinner, and she turns into this monster and climbs around on the table and sings
really?
this gigantic show-stopping song. So Alice is a fabulous character. So we have 9 leads. You got Gomez, who has a little bit of a Spanish accent. He can be up to 50. Morticia, about the same age. She has got to have this kind of a figure. And of course, we'll dress her with the long wig and the tight dress. But she has to be willing to show cleavage because there's lines in the show. She has dress cut down to Venezuela. So she will be wearing a very low-cut dress. That's the line in the show.
Great line.
Yeah. And then later in the show, when they do the tango, they're making up, and he gets her to tango with him. She rips the dress and reveals her legs for the tango, and he says, "Cadra mia, you have legs. You have legs." So she's got to have a great figure and a beautiful alto voice. It's one of the few leading female roles out there with an alto.
Oh, altos are the best.
And she's got some great songs and dances.
Yeah.
She does.
Cool.
She's does some awesome songs. So Morticia's a great role. Uncle Fester, I said.
Yeah.
Uncle Fester has to be a tenor, and he has to be willing to shave his head or be bald already. Because I don't want to mess with a bald cap. I really don't. Although I have been shown bald caps that looked pretty good. It's just that I don't want it on me to make that thing look right. I want somebody to come with somebody to make that happen.
The other thing is, down at the Riverside Playhouse, you're right. You're right sitting there right in the audience's lap.
It's very close,
okay.
yes. It's not like Leavenworth Summer Theater, or it's not like the PAC even, where you've got audience. You are right there.
Yeah, cool.
And we will be playing with that audience a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's right there. So Fester does fly with the moon. We fly him, but he's not really flying. But he has some fabulous, wonderful
So
things
you've
to
got
do.
good stuff here, both for people that you're going to need some experienced people. You're going to need some people who can sing. But there's also stuff here for people who maybe have never been at something before. And
I did this with a bunch of high school kids who had never been on stage before. I don't think there might have been 4 people in the cast when I did it at the high school that had never been on stage before.
Okay.
And they were fabulous. So, they were in choir. They took choir, so they had, So if you're in your church choir and you sing, you sing.
Yeah, and it's
good.
just, if you carry a tune, really.
Yeah,
And you get help. Who's going to be your vocal?
Anna Riddell, and so many people in cast.
Okay, I know
She's
Anna,
kind of
yeah.
new, but so many people have said she's their favorite.
No,
Everybody loves Anna.
she did a great job in
Little Shop.
Little Shop of Horrors. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I met her. That's
I've
where
had
I
other
worked
people
with her,
that,
so.
that said they just love her. So she is my musical director and pianist. We will be using a track. It won't be with a live band. We'll have a track to sing
cool.
with.
All right.
So that's kind of cool for people because you don't have to get, you don't have that extra stumbling block towards opening when all of a sudden now you've got your live music.
Yeah, that's with hands. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that's normal. We didn't work with the band till like the Sunday before we opened. So.
Exactly, and now you've got, you've got to learn that. Pugsley Addams is the only person under 18 in the show. And I would like Pugsley to be at least 13. It's best if his voice hasn't changed yet, though, because he's got some real high notes to sing that are adorable. Pugsley's got to be able to scream because he has a great song he does with Wednesday when she's got him on the rack.
Yeah.
And she pulls the lever and and then he goes, do it again, That was intense, do it again. And then he's the one that he has a song where he poisons something. He's planning to make Wednesday turn back into herself instead of, loving this boy because he doesn't want to lose his sister.
All right.
So Pugsley's a great character, but I can't use a kid that's really young.
Right.
I want a kid that's a little older, but if we can get a kid just the right age, or somebody that has just a naturally extremely high voice that can look young.
Okay.
Grandma is a fabulous character. She... at one point they say, who is that? All we know is she's this old lady that smokes weed in the attic.
Okay, well, look.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
great. She's great.
I've got to cut you off because we're a little bit running out of time.
Okay, sorry.
Again, I want to go over again. Auditions are this Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
6:30, Washington Elementary School. There will be a sign there to tell you where to go.
Yep.
Great show to audition for, great person to work with, and Music Theaters is just a great organization.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got some great producers, Christy Kimmel and
love
Christy Shearer.
Okay.
The two Christies are my producers.
Cool.
And
Very good.
they're doing
Excellent.
a fabulous job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, we're going to say goodbye to Cynthia when we come back. Just a brief few more words from me, but Street Talk and other stuff, Mike Maddog Magnotti. You stick around, we will be right back. So.
Wenatchee Valley College is now offering 4-year degrees. The need for engineering technologists is rapidly growing, and the new Bachelor of Applied Science in Engineering Technology is designed to meet the needs of local employers. Students with an associate degree can complete the program in only 2 or 3 years. The program is accepting just 20 students for fall quarter. Apply now at wvc.edu/engineeringtech.
Break out the shorts and sunglasses. Summer is here. So, moms and dads, what have you planned for the kids this summer? Registration is now open to sign up online using our new RAC app or by calling the club. Our team of professionals have multi-sport camps, swim and tennis lessons, swim team, and much more packed into our summer schedule. I'm Emma, RAC membership coordinator, and we've got you covered with our full lineup of family fun. Special summer memberships are on sale now. More details at wrac.org or call 662-3544. The RAC, where we play every day.
Okay, we're back. I've been talking with Cynthia Brown today. She's going to be auditioning for The Addams Family in the musical. This is going to be this Sunday and Monday at Washington Elementary School at 6:30. Also want to mention a couple of other things. Short Shakespeareans is doing, I looked at
Comedy of Errors.
Comedy of Errors.
With my granddaughter.
Yeah, my granddaughter too. They open this Wednesday, and you can go to Numerica PAC, find out all this information. And once
Just
again,
go to the door.
hands on a hard body. Got another weekend coming up. We're doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 2 shows on Saturday. But Street Talk and other stuff. Mike Maddog Magnotti, thanks for being here. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Have a fun video you'd like to see featured on NCW Life? Email us at newsphotos@ncwlife.com.